Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Prasad Michael and you're watching KiniFlash. An UMNO division leader from Kuala Lumpur who is speculated to be a candidate for the coming general election was arrested after testing positive for methamphetamine.
Jadi bagaimana? Saya nak tanya, UMNO ni nak letak muka di mana? Di mana yang amat berhormat Presiden nak letak muka? Saya tanya, mana PM Najib nak letak muka? Apabila memiliki ketua bahagian UMNO yang positif dadah. Beritahu saya semua. Saya ahli UMNO, 22 tahun jadi ahli UMNO. Bukan 10 tahun. Tapi apabila ada pemimpin sebegini, UMNO tidak boleh lindungi. Perlu ambil tindakan tegas. Pecat beliau. Ya, daripada segala jawatan dalam GLC pun harus dipecat. Jangan rosakkan parti. Ya, parti ini dah 62 tahun memerintah. Jadi jangan kerana ada beberapa individu kita tewas dalam pilihan raya.
A coalition of UMNO grassroots leaders sent a memorandum to UMNO today seeking the politician's sacking. This is what UMNO Taman Chempaka Information Chief Syed Rosli Syed Harman told the press.
Ketua UMNO bahagian positif dadah syabu. Jadi isap syabu. Jadi bagaimana UMNO nak tonjolkan kepada masyarakat, UMNO ni parti yang boleh dijadikan contoh. Kalau mengambil syabu pemimpinnya, mengambil dadah. Jadi itu yang saya nak tekankan di sini. Itu sebab saya hadir di sini sebagai pemimpin akar umbi, menegaskan dan berharap supaya UMNO ambil tindakan terhadap pemimpin sebegini. Pemimpin yang terlibat dengan dadah. Musuh negara nombor 1, dadah. Bukan rasuah, dadah. Apabila pemimpin UMNO terlibat dengan dadah, jadi bagaimana?
According to Dang Wangi District Police Chief Shahruddin Abdullah, the politician was detained following a raid at an entertainment outlet in Jalan Imbi in the wee hours of Monday. The arrest followed a raid conducted by the Kuala Lumpur Criminal Investigation Department on an unlicensed entertainment centre at 2 a.m. on Monday. The politician was handed over to the Narcotics Crime Investigation Department after he tested positive for drugs. He heads a number of non-governmental organizations and also sits on the board of at least one government-linked company. The politician was released on bail at 4 a.m. the same day. UMNO grassroots leader Razali Zakaria says UMNO needs to take a long, hard look at the people who will be fielded as candidates in GE14.
Anda dah disaring lah. Bukan saring ni, kadang-kadang kita saring di hanya melibatkan rasuah saja. Saringan tu mesti melibatkan rasuah, melibatkan najis dadah, melibatkan juga anasir-anasir subversif, anasir-anasir something dan sebagainya. Itulah kita minta pembersihan yang betul-betul perfect 100% oleh yang amat berhormat Presiden.
This is what the UMNO grassroots leaders said when asked about the possibility of there being elements of sabotage.
Akan berlangsung tidak lama. Adakah
Tak ada, bagi saya sebagai seorang pemimpin lah, apa kita buat pukul 2 pagi di kelab malam? Itu soalan saya. Jadi saya pun kalau 2 pagi tidur dengan anak bini saya. Jadi saya tak tahu apa pemimpin UMNO buat pada 2 pagi di kelab malam di Vegas, Imbi. Jadi mesti ada benda yang tak baik. Jadi saya tak fikir sabotaj. Dia pun umur, saya tak nak sebut lah umur berapa kan, lebih kurang 40 lebih dah berumur lah. Jadi dia perlu tahu. Kalau sebagai orang baik, kalau pukul 4 pagi lebih baik solat tahajud di rumah, lagi mulia. Jadi dia kena tanya diri dia lah. Saya tak fikir dia sabotaj.
Dia bukan masalah sabotaj. Bila timbul benda macam ni, jadi dia akan jadikan sebagai scapegoat lah, alasan mana sabotaj dan sebagainya.
With Armed Forces Chief Raja Muhammad Afandi, Raja Muhammad Noor's call for loyalty to the Prime Minister, Pakatan Harapan Chairperson Dr. Mahathir Mohamad remarked that Najib Abdul Razak now has his own army.
Angkatan Tentera mestilah setia kepada negara, raja dan negara, king and country. Tapi sekarang ini kita dapati bahawa tentera kita akan setia kepada Najib dan kerajaan. Bermakna bahawa Najib sekarang ni sudah mempunyai tentera dia sendiri.
Pakatan Harapan held its presidential council meeting today, after which its chairperson Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said Harapan will abolish the anti-fake news law, together with other draconian laws it had already promised to repeal once it comes into power.
Kita akan mansuh ataupun kita akan haramkan atau batalkan. Kita akan batalkan undang-undang ini bersama dengan banyak undang-undang lain yang merupa opresif kepada rakyat, including Akta Hasutan 1948, Akta Pencegahan Jenayah 1959, Akta Universiti dan College Universiti 1971, Akta Mesin Cetak dan Penerbitan 1984, Akta Majlis Keselamatan Negara 2016, hukuman gantung mandatory dalam semua akta. Dan Kerajaan Pakatan Harapan juga akan memansuhkan peruntukan-peruntukan yang zalim dalam akta-akta berikut, iaitu Kanun Keseksaan, Akta Komunikasi dan Multimedia, Akta Kesalahan Keselamatan dan Akta Perhimpunan Aman dan Akta Pencegahan Keganasan. So these laws will be repealed kerana dia zalim.
The feud between Tourism and Culture Minister Nazri Abdul Aziz and former International Trade and Industries Minister Rafida Aziz continues. Today, Nazri said Rafida's decision in the past sparked the Chinese community's discontent with BN. Nazri was responding to Rafida's criticism of him being myopic.
How can you do that? You try to me it reeks of racism, taking away from the Chinese companies who was dealing in APs before and giving it to Bumi companies. What was she trying to tell us? That we must applaud her? I think because of her step, she was then BN minister, and she did that. I think that's the reason, that's the beginning of why the Chinese in Malaysia started to hate Barisan Nasional. Because how can you justify giving Bumi Putra companies APs by saying that I took from the Chinese, so you all should be happy? I think that's very short-sighted. And in the end, we now, in the end, we have to suffer from what she did. Until now, the Chinese are unhappy with BN because of things like this, which was done during her time. So, Rafida, when you talk about short-sightedness, remember what you did to the Chinese companies when they come to the APs.
Nazri also said as a champion of women's rights, Rafida failed to defend Shahrizad.
Rafida is known for being the champion of women's rights. Okay? We're proud of her for being that. But when it comes to Shahrizad, she didn't champion her at all. Shahrizad did nothing wrong. She had to pay a high price because she's just a wife of Datuk Sri Dr. Saleh, who was given the loan. How is it that for someone who champions the right of women, she didn't come and help Shahrizad to defend her? Because Shahrizad is just a wife. Why should a wife have to take responsibility for the fault of the husband? So I think that's why I want to confirm because of her anger with Shahrizad, she lost sight of her struggle for women's rights. By right, kalau dia champion of women's rights, she should come forward and defend Shahrizad. Because Shahrizad has been badly treated, not because for something that she did wrong, but something that was alleged to be, to have been done by her husband. How can the wife be responsible for the fault of the husband? I think every woman will come forward and defend Shahrizad. And I don't understand why Rafida did not defend Shahrizad. By right, she should. Tapi kita faham lah. Pasal dia dengki dengan Shahrizad, dia kalah dengan Shahrizad. And when she lost, she was, she was ketua wanita. She was incumbent. Macam mana incumbent kalah? Incumbent tak boleh kalah. unless you have done something wrong lah.
Pakatan Harapan component parties will not be allowed to display pictures of the coalition's chairperson, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, as the head of the coalition or the coalition's preferred candidate for premiership.
Kita juga difahamkan oleh SPR dan kita tanya kepada pegawai SPR, umpamanya calon bakal Perdana Menteri kita, Tun Dr. Mahathir, adakah gambar beliau boleh dipaparkan oleh poster-poster kita di seluruh negara? Jawapan SPR kata tak boleh. Sebab dia kata Pakatan Harapan belum didaftarkan. Jadi pengurusi Pakatan Harapan adalah diharamkan dalam poster-poster pilihan raya. Hanya gambar calon saja boleh dan gambar presiden parti yang bertanding itu saja boleh. Jadi itu kita rasakan sesuatu yang tidak patut dirarang oleh pihak SPR. Kita nak berkempen, kita nak memaparkan pemimpin kita itu adalah hak parti masing-masing. Mengapa SPR nak merarang? Itu bukan bisnes SPR untuk merarang kempen kita.
Parliament hasn't been dissolved and we haven't entered the campaign period yet. I'm sure you've seen flags of political parties in your area. Recently, there have been allegations by Harapan component parties that local authorities have been acting unfairly. This is what Harapan chairperson Dr. Mahathir had to say about that.
Yang kedua ialah berkenaan dengan tindakan yang tidak sama antara parti kerajaan dan parti lawan. Umpamanya apabila parti kerajaan pasang bendera, tidak ada siapa-siapa yang buang. Tetapi parti Pakatan Harapan kalau pasang bendera dicabut oleh local authority dan lain-lain. Kalau nak cabut, kita bersetuju cabut semua sekali. Hak kerajaan yang biru-biru yang penuh ni pun kena cabut semua. Too many. It's an eyesore. Jadi kita demikian juga dengan poster-poster yang kita pamerkan. Ini pun kalau nak buang, semua buang. Kalau nak pasang, benar pasang kepada DN, mesti benar kepada parti Pakatan juga dan parti-parti lain. Dan ini sepatutnya seluruh Malaysia. Ini kita nampak local authority ini bertindak berbeza-beza. Ada tempat boleh, ada tempat tak boleh, macam-macam lah. Jadi we want to be the government to be fair. Kalau tak boleh, tak apalah. Tapi kalau boleh, semua mesti boleh.
According to the Election Commission, only local councils have the authority to order the removal of flags or banners of political parties put up outside the election campaign period. Parliament is likely to be dissolved on Friday. Tourism and Culture Minister Nazri Abdul Aziz said this was his educated guess based on the current Parliament meeting ending on Thursday, the Cabinet meeting being postponed to Friday and BN launching its manifesto the next day.
Window untuk kita nak buat gas ni pun makin lama makin kecil. Saya ingat semua orang boleh agak dah. Kalau Parlimen habis 5 bulan, hari Khamis, kemudian Kabinet pula buat hari Jumaat, mungkinlah itu yang saya rasa paling. Saya ingat kalau tanya budak sekolah pun dia boleh faham lah. Agak itu yang the last kali Kabinet bersidang, Parlimen dah habis dan mungkin. Dan kemudian pula semua orang tahu 7 hari bulan ialah manifesto Barisan Nasional akan diumumkan kan. That's already common knowledge already. Jadi kalau kita main agak-agak, saya ingat Jumaat lah.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, go to KiniTV.com. Please subscribe and share this video. I'm Prasad Michael. Thank you for watching. Also, before I go, support independent media by subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. Click on the link below.